In this video, we're going to be comparing the $25 mechanical keyboard from Kmart to my Maxfit61 keyboard from Fantech. So the Maxfit61 from Fantech costs 50 Australian dollars, while the Kmart keyboard costs 25 Australian dollars. And I think the first thing we should talk about here is the build quality of these two keyboards. Both keyboards are made from plastic, although the Maxfit61 has a metal backplate, while the Kmart keyboard is fully made out of plastic. The Maxfit61 is also heavier and feels a lot more sturdy when using it, while the Kmart keyboard feels very light and plasticky. Both keyboards are a 60% layout, which means you miss out on most of your keys, but a lot of people do love this layout, me included. It just means that if you do want to use some of your functions, you do have to press multiple keys at the same time. When it comes to the build quality, the Maxfit61 easily beats out the Kmart keyboard. It's just so much better. Now when it comes to design, this is the same situation here as well. The Maxfit61 looks a lot better than the Kmart keyboard, but that is just my opinion. Some people might prefer the Kmart keyboard's looks. Now what sort of features do both of these keyboards offer? The Kmart keyboard comes in only one option, which is black and with blue switches, while the Maxfit61 comes in either black or white, and it comes in either brown, red or blue switches. So you have a lot more variety there. And then as for the actual features itself, the Kmart keyboard has this fake RGB lighting basically, where it does have all these different colors all over the keyboard, but you can't actually change the colors. So how it comes is how it is, and you can't change it. The only thing you can change is the actual effects of how the lights work. But on the other hand, the Maxfit61 is fully RGB, and you can control it all through their software. The Fantech keyboard also is fully hot swappable, which means you can change out your switches later on. So this keyboard is phenomenal for people who want to get into the keyboard modding scene at a very cheap price. So as you can see, there's not really many reasons to buy the Kmart keyboard. The Kmart keyboard does only come in blue switches, which sound terrible in my opinion, but you can lube the blue switches, which I made a video on in my previous video, and then they sound half decent. So I'm now going to play some sound clips of the Maxfit61 and the Kmart keyboard, which have both been lubed by myself. So as you can hear, the Maxfit61 sounds far better than the Kmart keyboard, and the Maxfit61, which I have, is with red switches, if you are wondering, which do sound way better and feel way better than the blue switches in the Kmart keyboard. But they both do sound reasonably decent in my opinion. But when typing, the Maxfit61 feels a lot better because it's very smooth because of those linear switches. But that is up to personal preference. Some people like a tactile switch. So for an extra 25 Australian dollars, the Maxfit61 easily beats out the Kmart keyboard. And if anyone is looking for a budget-friendly mechanical keyboard that you can modify and you can play around with the colors and everything like that, the Maxfit61 is my go-to option. The only thing it's missing is Bluetooth for some people, but for me personally, I don't really want a Bluetooth keyboard anyway, so I am very happy with the Maxfit61. And as for the Kmart keyboard, it's not really that good. For 25 Australian dollars, you can get something a little bit better for that exact same price on eBay. You could at least get something with red switches in a similar configuration, or I would just recommend spending that extra 25 Australian dollars. It's not really much money at all, and you get a far better keyboard. So hopefully this video did help you out. If it did, drop a like on the video. If it didn't, drop a dislike on the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.